Berea College was founded on the scriptural passage that God is made of one blood, all peoples of the earth. In adherence to that idea, the college became the first interracial and coeducational college in the South back in 1855. Today it continues to carry out that mission through its international education.
Based upon the principle that all of us are God's children, regardless of our religion, regardless of our cultural background, regardless of our race, regardless of our language. And if that's true, then the best educational community will be one that includes all of God's children.
Berea College's efforts toward internationalization consist of 4 areas. The first is international student enrollment. Most of Berea's students come from southern Appalachia and Kentucky, but part of the college's strategic plan calls for an increase of international students. It can now boast that about 120 students from more than 65 countries help make up its student body of 1,500. Both domestic and foreign students receive full scholarships.
We have very bright students who don't come from wealthy families, not from wealthy countries. We have many students from war-torn countries, students who are refugees, who otherwise wouldn't be able to get an education coming to Berea College.
Berea College has made it possible for Ghanaian student, affectionately known as Kwadwo, to live out his dream.
I think that we, the international students, also have, a unique perspective, on things. And I mean, like, people say things differently. It turns out beautifully in class, because somebody gives an opinion, of this way. And then I say things in a different way, And then somebody else will bring something from a completely different point of view. And we're talking about issues like subsidies, And these students were from rural agricultural areas, And so they bought into the idea of subsidies. And then I'm coming from a developing countries where subsidies hurt us, supposedly. So at the end of the day, I do not only see my point of view, as in farmers getting hurt and everything. I see another person's point of view.
The second area is education abroad.
Imagine how different it is also for them to experience different language, different food, different customs, and different cultures. That is just a broadening of the whole person that will never leave them throughout their whole life. So the power of international study is really the power of changing lives one at a time.
Berea does such a great job to allow people to go to school that would not have the opportunity to. And not only did they give me that, they also gave me the opportunity to go to Egypt. I would have never had that experience with people from other countries if I had not come to this college. It's one of the best experiences that I've ever had, to be able to travel abroad like that.
More than half of Berea students study abroad at some point in their college career.
Students who get to travel abroad and study abroad through Berea College consider themselves very fortunate. And they come back to their classrooms more eager to learn and engaged in the subject matter. And we'd like to think that they're becoming more global citizens by this education abroad opportunity.
The Francis and Louise Hutchins Center for International Education was founded as a way to fulfill Berea's mission. In addition to facilitating international student enrollment and education abroad, the center works in the third area, faculty development.
We believe that if we educate one faculty member to the benefits of the study of other cultures, that person will throughout their career affect hundreds of students, and hence we see it as a leveraging of our international program.
The fourth area is bringing the world to Berea.
We have on-campus programming. We have a fairly substantial budget that allows us to bring in cultural demonstrations, song, music, dance, lectures, visitors for a week or longer at a time, that then allows us to engage other cultures while we're right here in Berea.
Our alumni show us that internationalization is taking place because of their mobility on the globe once they graduate. I think this is a testimony to a level of success at Berea in terms of internationalization.
Berea College, a passport to the world.